Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Razorbacks will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a... This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Right back to the well. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Johnson looking to throw. The short hands, it's Brown. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning on the Jets. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Kansas State in business in the red zone. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
What a great job tackling that time by the cornerback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitch man one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling, and he showed it to you right there.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Johnson wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
Quick completion on the out. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. And the Razorbacks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have just, it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
Dropping back, it's Green. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Goes to the option. Slithers into space. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Razorbacks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's loose. Wide open spaces. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows...
Going for the goal line. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Sneak gets it done.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Johnson looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the right side. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he... Just taking a knee in the end zone. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Got room to work. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great